on, everyone? So today we have to talk about Numerai, and I've actually learned that it's not Numerai, it's Numerai. So this is my second video on this project. We're going to talk about it because, as you can see, it is currently pumping up 27% in the last 24 hours, which is actually pretty impressive. So we're going to talk about this today. It's trending on CoinGecko as well. You can see it on the top gainers for CoinGecko right here. So it's doing pretty good. We're going to talk about this though. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into this. So as you can see right now, Numerai is currently at 27% up for the last 24 hours, 19% for the last 7 days, 112% for the last 14 days, 113% in 30, and 49% in the last year. So you can see the 24-hour trading volume at $493 million is twice the amount, well, almost 3 times the amount as the market cap. The market cap is currently at 150,000 or 150 million. So from 493 million on a trading volume and then the market cap at 150 million, most people are trading this project. A lot of money is flowing through it, probably a lot of futures as well. So there's a lot of money going through this project at this moment, which makes it a very good trading project. So I almost said trading card, but yeah, this makes it a very good trading project. So let's talk about this because, it's trending right now on CoinGecko. Everybody's got their eyes on this project. What is it? And that's probably what some people are saying. It's like a data science company. So they do a lot of stock market predicting. They do a lot of crypto predicting as well. They do a lot of different prediction type of markets, and they also predict the valuation of these hedge funds as well. So they do a lot of stuff. So apply machine learning to predict the stock market. So they're making Python scripts and they're doing different types of coding to create, to kind of create like a stock market picker, crypto market picker, to pick your cryptos to find what is about to be the next thing to pop off. So yeah, submit models to predict the stock market. So you can create your own models as well. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's one of those projects that have done something that no other project has necessarily done. They're literally almost creating like a trade bot. It's almost like a trade bot, right? But it's not telling you when to make the trade. It's just telling you, hey, it's about to do this or it's about to do that. But hey, that's crazy. You never see projects making something like this. So this is a true developer's coin. Like, they definitely developed them a really nice project here. So that's the website here. This is their Twitter right here. AI hedge fund built by a network of data scientists. So they consider themselves an AI hedge fund built by a network of data scientists. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting as well. So I did some type of data science work when I was in college, a little bit with well, not necessarily data science. It's a little bit different. Data management and data science is completely different. I did skill, and what else was I doing as well? I was also using Python a little bit for that. There's a few other things I was using too. I really can't remember, but yeah, that is data management. But data science is a completely different field, so it's pretty impressive that they have this project going up. But anyways, what I'm seeing here is pretty nice. It kind of looks like the last pump, but I do want to make you guys aware of something now that we're going over the prices. So as you can see here with the last pump here with Numerai, you can see it completely took off, yes, but look at the MACD. Look at how the MACD was so overbought, and then you start to see the lightly green shaded candlesticks indicating that selling was starting to come in. That was our first warning sign that the selling was coming in. I remember when I made my video, I was like, hey guys, you don't want to be buying at the top here. We have topped out here at the Fibonacci all the way up here at 2460. We topped out up there and then had a big pullback. But I just noticed all of this right here. When you start to see these lightly green shaded candlesticks, that is typically telling you that the sellers are now coming into the market and trying to take over. So what do we see now? We see the same kind of thing. But remember, we did see one lightly green shaded candlestick here indicating that some sellers were coming in right here, but we quickly denied that and kept going. So the same thing could happen where we start to see the darker green shaded candlesticks coming back into play, and then the lightly green shaded candlesticks, which that would look like another pump followed by another pullback. But I think right now we're probably going to end up pulling back a little bit more just based off of market structure. Because you got to think Bitcoin is inside of a downtrend. Bitcoin is currently pulling everything down inside of the market. So that's what I'm currently paying attention to. Because if we lose this 110K level in Bitcoin and we go down to 104K, that's not going to look too good. And that's literally going down to that the next Fibonacci support. So hypothetically speaking, like this one will probably end up pulling back a lot more than Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes to 110K to 104K, something like Numerai AI would go down lower. But Numerai AI has already proved that it's not one with Bitcoin. It's not following Bitcoin. Like look at its prices. Like right now, Numerai AI is off of pure hype. Like this is pure hype at this point. I don't think that this project is going to be this low for too long. I think that when the market starts to pick up, we might see the this project picking up as well. It's actually kind of crazy if you look at it. We're currently at 150 million market cap with 493 million trading volume. When you come over here and you look at its peak, you see that our market cap was very high. For one, our market cap was 504 million, but the trading volume was only 87 million. So there's two completely different type of investors inside of Numer AI at this point. Back here, you had the people who believed in the project. They were holding it. They weren't trading it. They were just holding it. But now what you're seeing people who are coming into this project purely to trade it. So what I see is a very, very volatile future for Numer AI, and it's been volatile for a while. So I think currently right now, people like look at this: 445 million in market cap, only 16 million in volume. This is because they were buying; they weren't really focused on trading it much. They're just buying, getting it locked in. But now they are focused on trading inside of this project. So you definitely want to be very careful because that could make this very, very volatile. Off of the signals I'm seeing now, it kind of looks a little bearish. Okay. So it was oversold here on the percent R trend exhaustion back around the end of August. That's why it started to sell off. Oversold there. You can see how it crossed here at the top for the percent R trend exhaustion. Now we're kind of doing the same thing. We're not necessarily all the way at the top because when we get all the way at the top, we're more so around that area. So there is a possibility that the price can increase a little bit more, followed by a pullback. So we might see something where we come back up here a little bit more towards 20 cents, 22 cents, and then another rejection. But overall, ultimately, we're seeing on the 4-hour chart, we are looking a little bit bearish here, like we're about to pull back. All right, that's the 4-hour. On the daily chart is super bullish. So we were bearish here, we pulled back, and now you're seeing these green candlesticks coming back in. Daily chart is looking bullish, but it's not gonna be like that for too long. But let's go over here for the 30-minute chart now. So on the 30-minute chart, also a little bit bullish. Just came off this oversold area here on the MACD. And now, well, a little bit bullish, let's say that, because the short-term trend here for the percent R trend exhaustion has pulled back and is now trading downwards. And the long-term trend, which is the blue line, is kind of going a little bit downwards, but sideways. So it's like a slow bleed to the downside. That's kind of what we're seeing. And anything less than this is kind of just too much of a short-term perspective. But the 4-hour chart is what I think you should be paying attention to, because notice how these three lightly green shaded candlesticks are all the same size, right? Notice they're all the same size as this one over here, and that is the buying one. So these are the sellers coming in, the light shaded ones, and the dark green ones all buying, right? Notice how they're all the same size, but notice when you look at these three here, they start to get smaller and smaller and smaller because the buyers are leaving the market and the sellers are entering the market. But you see them the same size here. That means the buyers are staying in the market while the sellers are simultaneously there. So if the buyers leave the market at this current point, the sellers take over. Oh, I just flicked y'all off. If the buyers leave the market at this point, the sellers, let me do this finger. Fuck it. All right. If the buyers take over right here, right? We will eventually end up seeing this being more green shaded candlesticks, right? And that'll look kind of similar to this, like how this one lightly green shaded candlestick came in and then the dark green ones came back. That would look the same as the buyers coming in harder and then the sellers kind of slowing down. And then you're just seeing more dark green shaded candlesticks. And then you finally see the light ones and then the red ones coming up. So, that's just a little bit of it's just a little bit of the price action of what we're seeing right now. But like I said, the traders are taking over this project. Be careful. It's going to be extremely volatile. Me personally, I believe you can pick this up at a cheaper price. I think getting in around this $12 level is more efficient, more optimal. Honestly, $10 is what I would suggest you to get in, because when I seen all the way back here, it stayed around $8, $9 for a long time. $10 is massive resistance, which means it's massive support. So if it's massive resistance for us, it then becomes our massive support level. Like we were at that level for a long time. So this is going to be a really good support level. So if it pulls back, I would say $10 is going to be that level that you're more likely going to want to buy at. And that would be about an $80 million market cap, give or take. Let's do that math. Yeah, about 80 million in market cap, and not market cat, but market cap at $10. But yeah, it should be hitting $10. That's what I think personally. So yeah, let me know what you guys think inside the comments. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. And it's always, I'll be back with another video.